The agentic web sounds quite intimidating, but what it is and why it is and why the hype behind it. So you might have heard someone technical talk around it. Is the agentic web is basically the next phase of where we will have agents or bots that will go and complete tasks on its own and have a way to spend some money or a set budget on an action to take. So think of it very much like this. If you were looking to buy some tickets, but you had to go into an important meeting, you could set up your bot, your assistant, to go and buy those tickets, and you can set parameters. So you could say, I'm going to use a really bad example. I need 2 Coldplay tickets for Wembley, and the most I'll pay is £250. You can ask your bot, your agentic bot, to go out and complete that transaction for you, and it could go and sign on your behalf and make that purchase. So something that I think a lot of people will see the benefit of, but again, there's going to be a lot of fear around what this bot can and can't do, and a lot of the technical architecture of the web is being rebuilt as we talk. So to get a little bit technical, what this needs is an MCP, which is the Model Context Protocol, which basically means it's built so you can allow agents to take actions and go off and do a number of different actions, either autonomously on its own or with your command. And that's built from Claude, which is Anthropic's tool. And Microsoft are doing as much as they can to build this into their workflow, into their system. So think of it as a timeline that will be 12 to 18 months. And it's going to be changing and opening up the way that we allow something that isn't human to take actions. The serviceable addressable market is very large. And although there's going to have to be a lot of technical changes, there's going to be a huge opportunity where we can sit back and allow our agents to go and find the best white paper or find the best album or buy the Man City football tickets or go and buy our iPads for our team, right? So these are all different ways for it to work. If you were to think of it strategically, there's a huge opportunity in it because it rapidly increases the market expansion. It builds more trustworthy brands and opportunities for them, for both human and agent-based customers. And if you invest early, because the adoption will be slower and then ramp right up, there's a huge opportunity to make significant ROI in this. Because it is 12 to 18 month roadmap, it's going to be something that probably the early adopters are going to win quite quickly and quite early. What that will mean is there's obviously some security aspects and worries around that. So can you put the right guardrails in place to prevent fraud? Can you put enough guardrails in so an agent doesn't go rogue and book a 6-person holiday when when you're unavailable and fly you across to the other side of the world because it seems cheap and seems within the budget? So all of these are places where we're going to have to adapt quite quickly and be very precise. So the new tech architecture is going to be important. Allocating the right budget is going to be essential for businesses, and being robust in the training that we all have to enable this and enable our businesses is going to be really important. For a lot of people, it's scary, and a lot of professionals, it's scary because it's something that we compare chat to chatbots, and it doesn't answer our questions, let alone going to be set free on a credit card or a debit card. So there's that section and sign of it. But what that does mean as a workforce transformation perspective, it means that leaders who have experience in transformation will probably get there much quicker. It will mean that there's a lot of potential hires and evolving project demands, and there's probably going to be a lot of governance that will need to be put into place. So again, like we said in the AI taking the jobs, we'll probably see actually more jobs come to fruition and become a norm. So the one recommendation I make to most leaders is create a framework that you're happy with. Talk to the tech team that are really possible, and then upskill, because marketing's going to have to adapt to agentic marketing. Customer services are going to be dealing with bots, not just consumers and customers. And reforecasting budgets is going to be essential. So in 4.5 minutes, that's agentic and how the agentic web is going to be the future.